Hello everybody, I'm Farman and welcome back to what is the proper episode 1 of our Let's Play on SpringHill Farm. As you can see, a few things have changed. Seasons is actually built into the map, which I didn't realise. So, Seasons is now on. I didn't know it was built into the map till I actually opened the map in GE. And so it was there, so I gave it a quick test in the... just started a new save game with Seasons on and put all the snow. All the snow stays out the shed, so we're pretty good there. So what I've had to go do is go cultivate field 1, because of course it puts it all back to stubble and everything. So we're going to have to get this replanted, but the case is already on the planter, so we're ready to go there. But there isn't a lot else we can do at this moment in time. We might sell this big case here. I'm not sure yet, because I'm not sure if the Veltra will power both these small mowers, but we in theory don't either. Oh, we'll give it a try now, because I don't want anything massive. That case is huge for everything else we've got. There is nothing else like as big that we need. Let's spin around. Oh, come on. Oh. Stop hiring workers. Yep, that seems alright, so we'll... Right, so we can leave... Yeah, so we can sell that big case. We're not going to need it for anything. I think we'll direct sell it as well. And then we'll get the other case rocking and rolling on the cedar. There isn't a lot else we can do apart from get the cedar going. But yeah, we shall have a look into it anyway. We might even get another cedar and get a couple more fields planted instead of just having the one. But I think it was a mistake to have all these fields bought, because you could put a field down and set it owned as player, and then you just sort of set it in the... You can then just set it in the... hang on, I'm just looking at my game volume and thinking it's a bit low. So yeah, you can set it in the Giants editor to whether you want a field owned by a player or not. And I think what he's done is he's set a couple fields owned by player and copied them and then not took them off. Or unless it was intentional to own all the fields, but that's what I think he's done. So yeah, so that corner a bit big for this case. I'm not sure exactly what tractors we're going to be owning on this map, but they aren't going to be huge like that. I think that's like 230 horse. Yeah, so we've got 275 pound, so we could get another cedar. What horsepower is our Veltra? 145. So we can get another cedar that's roughly the same. That's 180, that's too big. Oh, we'll go for that one. And we'll save that money just in case we need to buy anything else. So we'll get the case refilled. We're going to do one field in barley. It's okay because we can plant... Oh, it's in Fahrenheit. I don't know why it's in Fahrenheit. Oh, pretty sure I set it to... Okay, so what have we changed about? Okay, I'm trying to think, why is that staying like that and not... Right, so if we close it and reopen it? Okay, whatever. So when they're in the white, I think that you can plant them when they're in the blue, I think they need to be a bit warmer. But as you can see, it's showing us in degrees there. So it is 2 degrees now, and it's 4 degrees in the ground. Now, if I remember rightly, barley has to be. Ooh, I think it's 5 or something like that. But anyway, barley can be planted at this time, so we're going to plant some barley, and we'll probably plant a field of canola as well, because they pretty much all grow at the same time. And you can plant them now; they just don't germinate till it's warm enough, which is no big deal, especially for us anyway, because we're going to be taking this quite slow. I did do a little bit off screen. I literally just set the cultivator going. Can you get the C trigger point from here? Oh, there it is. Come on. Right, so you can plant barley. We're going to put this. Barley's going to go in field 1, and then we'll probably plant another field. Actually, what we'll do is field 12 can go in barley, field 1 we'll put into canola, and then field 2 we might put into barley as well. But we're only going to own 3 fields to start with. And yes, I am lazy, I'm going to use 1 course. Just see the course, make sure it's all. Field 1 and field 12. Because every time I ever do, whenever I convert a map, the field that's next to the farm, as close as this one is, would be like field 1. No, we don't want to see that all the time. Try and get a bit of line on it. Right, now this thing should be happy to do this. Yep, we've got barley going in the ground. Yep. Right, let's get the Voltra. And this is the one that can turn around and you can back it up. We're not going to be using that feature on it, we don't need to. Oh, I need to take that. What is this stuff? Leading gates, they have such big collisions on for some reason. Right, so this can go in field 1 and plant the canola. But it'll have to come all the way back here to get filled up to then go right. Right, so if you have any tractor suggestions, then please leave them down below. Obviously nothing huge. 200 horse would still be a bit powerful, but thereabouts, so. And they will be bought a bit later. I'm going to save this money for when we start getting into the cows and everything. And of course you need to save the money because as you skip nights, it like goes a bit, you know, how can I put it? It takes the vehicle costs and everything, so you've kind of got to keep all that in mind. Now this is a 9-meter drill, so it's bigger than the one we've already got, which we could probably change again and have 2 of these, but we'll keep that one for now. Also, we're going to be doing bale silage, I think, more than pit, because it requires quite a few trailers to do pit, and I don't really intend to put this map on multiplayer, so it does just fit. So I'm going to just be doing bales because they're so much easier to just handle. Right, squeeze it up the lane. Oh, come on. No, that's it. The second you start twatting that rail. I always say a lot, like, you know, I never have just like a flow of talking. It's always Now, this map is actually released. It is released on Ooh, where is it released? I'm not sure now. I know it is released because somebody sent it me. Like someone sent me the link. I didn't actually have to. Oh, this wants to be. So. So yeah. Also, the Discord link. A lot of people tell me that doesn't work. I have. Every time I put a new video up, I'm trying to get in the habit of coming on and deleting the Discord link and then putting a new one in and seeing if that'll fix it. But I don't know, it may just be broken forever. If you add me on Discord, which is in the description as well, you just go on your Discord and say add friend and I will invite you to the Discord. Right, whilst we're in the yard as well, we'll just leave it on the ground. Some people somebody asked could I get rid of this hedge, but what I did is I got rid of the gateway instead and re-grassed it all, so it's now just an empty piece of yard. It probably wasn't ever meant to be like that, but I didn't like the way there was just a gate there, and I don't think I'd ever use the actual gateway as a, like if I made it into a gate, I don't think I'd ever use it as a gate, so it was easier just to get rid of it and put the hedge back and grass over it. Oh, every time. Right, we'll take it a bit slower up here. Now this is going to be our loader tractor for a bit. I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to be for our loader tractor for, but and the case will have to go on the feeder every now and then. It is going to be one of these Let's Plays that isn't going to be completely hands-on all the time. There is going to be a lot of kind of just watching stuff happen. I would like to do some silage in the way of trailers and not, you know, actual pit silage, but I read a comment under this map saying the pits don't ferment, so if I've got to go try that out, and if it's true then we won't be doing it, we'll just be doing bales, which is still okay. I like doing bales. Right, now this seeder is a bit wider, so yeah, I've already done one groundwork. I always call it groundwork. This is only 4 meters, we'll take it down to headlands, 2 on, we'll put 3 on. Right, so we'll go like that. I always like the beacons on. I know I've had a few people tell me that I shouldn't have them on. Now by making the course smaller on the sort of like the size things, if you make it, if you can get to a point where you make it small enough, they'll never miss anything. So he's plodding on. Now the next couple things I think we need to start looking at investing. So if I run you through the kit we've already owned, we've got a Vulture, the loader, the milk forks, the combine, the cultivator, seeder, fertilizer spinner, the 2 mowers that run in the pair, tedder, rake, bale trailer. That can go because it's the articulated one. We will be replacing that just in a moment. And we've got a bit of our kit. So we've got little bits, you know, bits and pieces. So we haven't got any muck spreaders or anything like that. We don't need any of them just yet. So the only reason I'm getting a bale trailer is for the further fields. Just makes life a bit easier, doesn't it? So now I'm torn. Do I buy the Lizard 20-foot bale trailer? Yeah, we'll go for an old knackered bale trailer to start with, and then we'll upgrade on the way. I want to do it that we start off with really small stuff and then kind of work our way up. So the next tractor, because we've only got 2 tractors we can in theory use, which is enough really, but it's, I know a lot of people always like to see 3 or 4. So the next tractor I think we could get another Massey. Well, we could get a Massey. We could get a Massey. John Deere out of the question because I haven't got any small ones in that are worth using. We've got a couple small Fords. The 7810, of course, is a lovely tractor. We could always have one of them. We've got a small John Deere, which is a 55. That's like the really small series. So yeah, leave it down in the comments what you want to see us buy. And we've got 8340 if you want, Fen Doze, MB track, another Fen 78, 400, 4610, counties, Puma, which is massive. We're not going to be getting that. So yeah, there's all that stuff down in the which we should be getting. There's TS100s, you know, there's a lot. This isn't even half the mods, and I've also got the K, C, and D family in. So if you'd like to see any of these, but yes, I think the slurry setup we're going to be going for is we're going to be getting. We may go for a Abbey one of the Abbey ones, which only require 115 horse. And then the muck spreader will probably go for a side spreader, or that's a bit big for this map, and we haven't got enough horsepower anyway, so something small. But yes, leave all comments and suggestions down below whether we should get the you know, get into the what the bloody hell is it called? We will be doing sheep as well because they're so close to the yard, they're so easy to do. It'll come to me in a minute what I wanted to say. No, it's gone. Oh yes, whether we want to use a telehandler or stick with loader tractors. Right, so we'll go pick up our... Should we go pick our bale trailer up? Yeah. We'll take the major out for a trundle. Now, I'm completely forgetting how loud this major actually is. Yeah, that's incredibly loud. I will turn that down for you lot. I'm ever so sorry. I will watch this. Right, let's just fix that completely. So I'm trying to make it really quiet in the video because I know how loud the thing is and I know how long I've been told. What I am going to do is I'm actually going to record the sound files for my major outside, and have it fitted to this one so it's not as loud. I don't think I made this one have the black smite now, this one's quite grey, which is alright. Yeah, we'll go pick the bale trailer up. It's quite a beautiful map, this. Like, it is. It is a really nice map. Even when it was in 13, it was still an absolute champion of a map. And I could never see... I know the problems that NI modding had, not with the map, but like the problems in their group. We need a pressure washer really badly. If you haven't read or anything, I suggest you go read it. It's on the NI modding website, and that explains why they did stop. Peter J is still going, as you've probably seen. Quite a few mods come off from him. I buggered that up, didn't I? That was a bit of a sharp corner. This bale trailer doesn't even look this big on this major. Cut the corner. Right. So yeah, I will try and fix the sound problem with this thing, because I know it's horrendously loud, and I don't want it to be because I love using it. So I will most definitely look into it, and I am going to put my own sounds on it. So and over the bridge. So yeah, please leave some suggestions down below of what we should buy. I understand that people are going to want to pick like biggish tractors, and I don't know why. There's really no need on this map. And you know, a 9 meter drill and the 9 meter and the 6 meter are doing fine. but it's on 6-day seasons if you would like to know. So we've only got 6 days to really wait. Now I'm going to be kind to this bale trailer. I'm not going to leave it outside. It's going to have a place in one of these little sort of sheds here, but not after we get a lovely little. This is going to be the thumbnail, as I always do, because I'm ever so lazy and don't just like take one out of the like file when I'm editing the video. So you might be wondering to why I decided to go for this bale trailer. Like I said, I wanted to start off with old kit, and you know, a bale trailer that size will probably do us for a good couple of seasons. Like this, you can go back in its shed. Sorry about that. I mean, I keep leaning really far back whenever I cough, but my mic is just like so sensitive. You have to have the sensitivity up for the for Discord for some reason, so it can hear you. But right, so we'll get on to fixing the sound file for this thing, and hopefully next episode I should have it fixed or in the works of being fixed. Let's check how these guys are doing. So he's got a bit of this field left. We're not going to go any further than this field 1 and 2, because there is really no need. How are you doing with this field? Yes, 9-meter drill is the absolute way to go. Now I'm going to place a pressure washer. I know a lot of people think they're a massive waste of money, and especially at £4 this will be the only one it's going to have. There really is no need to pay 4k for a pressure washer. You can go there. I just like to have some of the kit a bit cleaner. There really is no need. Anyway, that'll do for the episodes. This is the official episode 1. We're kicking off the series with this. Next episode we shall have, I may have these fields done and be showing off some other bits of kit I've bought, or we might be coming around fertilising the fields and then fast forwarding time till, but we need to get some fertilisation out on the grass fields, and I'll tell you which grass fields we're going to own in the next video. But thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed, subscribe more today, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Have fun and goodbye.